across town, in the upscale Chambéry neighborhood, that mentality is inspiring a revolution in the way the city's tapas is being made, served, and enjoyed.
Chef, how are you?
Welcome.
Mallorcan-born chef Javier Bonet is the creative force behind Sala de Despiece, the cutting room. The food, delivered fresh to guests with the various tools needed to finish the dish, is all about challenging expectations and crafting the exceptional from uniquely Spanish ingredients.
This is called Rolex. Rolex in the way you watch like
So it's like my watch.
Javier's Rolex utilizes Iberico ham belly as the strap and a face of Spanish duck liver, foie gras, truffle, mascarpone gelatin, and perfectly poached 63-degree egg yolk.
we just want to make fat like transparent. When you can see the tray, it is ready.
I'm loving this right
Yeah.
now. Are you Rolexing?
Yeah, Rolexing.
All right.
Everything is fat, but the rest is the bacon, foie gras, and egg yolk.
That's why I love food, because your mind plays games with you. The minute I have the sweet and the foie and the egg and the bacon, to me it's breakfast, it's brunch. It makes me feel like it's a different time of day.
This is a Spanish artichoke, pan-fried with a relish of Kalamata olives, figs, and almonds, served alongside smoked eel and pomegranate.
It's gonna be a good thing.
Yeah.
This is a Chinese aubergine, topped with tahina, citrus, and smoked Spanish sardines.
Wow. It is like sushi.
Yeah, DIY sushi in Madrid.
Javier's concept is all about lifting the veil between chef and customer, freeing both to play and experiment with seemingly normal ingredients.
I mean, this is so unique for here, because Madrid and Spain in general are so reluctant, have been so reluctant historically to take on new ideas. And to see this in the middle of Madrid genuinely excites me now.
Most exciting is this take on dessert. In this case, a seemingly innocuous white bonbon.
And this is something like sweet, but we hide the secret, which is the meat.
Yeah.
It's a meat bonbon.
Because all bonbons have to have a secret inside.
Of course.
Oh, get out of town.
The white sheets cascading off Javier's bonbon, that's pure rendered beef fat, hard seared off thick Spanish sirloin, then clarified and encased back around the steak like white chocolate ganache. Hitting it with the torch doesn't cook the steak, it merely releases it from its fatty cocoon.
And we use the fat to give more flavor to the meat.
Fat is flavor.
The slogan of Spanish meat eating.
A garnish of crispy garlic and wasabi creates an effect Javier calls Japanese yakuza.
This is black garlic.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Very earthy.
Now we have green tea. We usually drink tea with the food.
The final touch comes in a concentrated vial of cherry beet juice and molasses, the same feed the animal was finished on before slaughter.
Blood imagery is not lost on me.
No.
And now the meaning of yakuza start to be understood.
yes.
Yeah. Enjoy.
This is unbelievable.
I'm excited. I'm impressed.
It's ridiculous. Some people are gonna say, I want a big piece of grilled steak. And trying to convince them that you get that exact same flavor and that exact same experience in that, until they eat it, they're not gonna believe you.
No.
But it's there.
Food art like this may seem light years removed from the Madrid of callos and caracoles. For Chef Bonet, it's just the next chapter in a culinary legacy dating back centuries.
We respect the tradition and we try to homage the tradition with another way. We're just thinking about how many ways of eating it could be possible to find.
8 a.m. in one of the world's great kitchens. While much of Madrid sleeps off the previous night's revelry, an army of chefs go to work prepping, stewing, and cutting for a service consistently redefining what it means to eat in the Spanish capital.
The intensity in this kitchen matches the best in the world, and a young man who's on a mission to reinvent food as he sees it.
Anarchist, genius, David Muñoz is one of Spain's greatest chefs, a 36-year-old wunderkind who 10 years ago opened Diverxo, a celebration of Spanish ingredients and global influences that quickly netted him 3 Michelin stars.
This smells like the food of Madrid. I can smell chorizo, I can smell garlic, I can smell central Spain coming off of the stove.
We opened Diverxo 10 years ago. I never miss a service for my own restaurant.
Right.
We know what we want to do. We know what we don't want to do.
That's most important.
Yeah.
What to say no to.
For Muñoz, saying no meant eschewing the wave of molecular gastronomy coming out of Barcelona and San Sebastian and creating his own vision, rooted in re-envisioning the city's classic ingredients.
It's a kind of ossobucco beef, but it's traveling between Italia, Spain, and India.
Ossobucco is a staple of Italian kitchens, a hearty veal shank braised with vegetables, wine, and tomatoes. Diverxo's version uses veal shank from the north of Spain, marinated, and cooked for over 2 hours in tandoor spices, and then finally wrapped around a bite-sized duck bone.
So now it's very soft, very tender. So what we're doing is just fry.
A roasted puree provides the signature tomato element to David's ossobucco. Dehydrated tomato powder in that puree chars instantly with the slightest application of heat.
No, and now it's like if you burn a tomato on the oven, and the taste.
I love it.
Not only the looking, the taste. This is smoked oil made from charcoal.
It is Ibal, sheep's cheese from the north of Spain, provides the base for the beef component of Diverxo's ossobucco.
And in the other part, we will make a kind of spaghetti, but in this case, the spaghetti is angula. And the enoki mushroom.
For centuries, baby eels, or angulas, were a delicacy on the Spanish peninsula. Even 10 years ago, they were incredibly hard to source, the victim of years of overfishing. Roasting them with garlic, then merging them with enoki mushrooms into a version of pasta is something I've never seen before.
This is our yogurt and tandoori spices. So we don't want to put too much because the angula got a very soft and delicate taste. So we got our spaghetti. We just grate some lemon zest. Then we will finish with our truth roe. I love the texture. You know, this is rice paper. So we just put it on top, coffee, and just finishing with the basil.
It's Italy, Spain, India, and Vietnam united exquisitely in one expression.
All right, little tandoori ossobucco, that gorgeous cheese sauce. I mean, look at this tiny little bone with this little piece of veal shin wrapped around it, seasoned with tandoori spices, and it has all the elements of a tandoori piece of beef.
On the other side, Spanish eel carbonara, topped with trout roe and fresh ground coffee.
The yogurt sauce with the angulas and the mushroom absolutely makes this taste even better.
Yeah.
That's a stunner.
Thank you.
That is a real stunner.
I like to change the food, the concept of the restaurant and the menu almost every day. You know, I get bored too soon.
You seem to have a lot of energy.
I do.